It is in fact one of the most important environmental initiatives currently existing, I believe, in Sydney. But let's be quite clear about what it's all about. It's not about banning motor cars, and it's not about imposing new technology on the masses at all. Rather, the key to its ultimate success is the need to be changing people's behaviour.
Well, I do want a cleaner environment. And I am concerned about the amount of pollution we are creating. It's a big problem, but what can I do about it?
At NRMA, we heard people's concerns about the environment and their frustration of not being sure what they can do to help. That's why we initiated the Clean Air 2000 project. In June 1995, NRMA launched the Clean Air 2000 campaign for Greater Sydney with a vision of cleaner air for ourselves, our children, visitors and athletes. Our goal for the end of the century and beyond was to help reduce vehicle-induced air pollution and traffic congestion. Clean Air 2000 is a campaign for everyone. As drivers of vehicles, we are part of the problem. As drivers, we need to be part of the solution. This is not, however, an anti-car campaign. Rather, it's about looking for achievable solutions that we can all adopt. Small incremental steps we can take that, over time, will make the improvements we need. Our environment is certainly not the worst in the world. We have an advantage over many cities. Rod McGeoch used the quality of our environment as a key factor when campaigning for the Olympic Games. But we don't want to lose that advantage. With an increasing population, the Roads and Traffic Authority have predicted a 600% increase in traffic congestion by the year 2016, unless we take some preventative measures. We don't have to panic if we start working on solutions now. One of the first steps was to create a presence and an awareness. A television and newspaper campaign introduced the concept to the public. Every community has leaders and role models, and so an ambassador program was created where leading personalities would add their support for cleaner air. Olympic legend Dawn Fraser, champion swimmer Nicole Stevenson, rugby star George Gregan and para-Olympian Donna Ritchie's all know that clean air is good for your health. As Clean Air 2000 ambassadors, they will go to schools and school activities to spread the message. Clean Air 2000 recognises that children are major users of transport and they have a role to play in finding clean air solutions. Helping our youngsters understand the problems of pollution and what can be done to help needs specific communication strategies. Participation is the key to learning. Add to that a song and a cartoon character, O2, based on a molecule of oxygen. With this program, children understand how important travel is, but they also learn about what causes air pollution and some of the alternatives to travelling by car. Once children have the right ideas,
you can walk, ride a bike, jog, catch a bus,
they can tell those who might not understand just yet. To encourage families to practice using alternatives to the motor car, NRMA was one of the major sponsors of the RTA Cycle Sydney Fun Day. Newcastle has a good environment, helped by recent reductions in pollution from their local industries. But, like Sydney, they don't want to lose their advantage. Local sports, media and community representatives formed a management committee. Already they have established programs to reduce their almost total dependence on the motor vehicle, programs such as ride sharing. Now, what sort of projects are being developed for the future? Giving people a lift to work in a car could be a start. Approximately, only 1 in 5 cars is carrying a passenger. If more people were to share the trip, we could reduce the number of cars on the road. In Newcastle, they have begun several ride-sharing projects. They are being organised through companies with large city-based offices because they are a common destination for trips. Companies involved include NRMA, Newcastle City Council, RTA and the Taxation Department. The Information Superhighway is one of the least polluting highways in the world today. Bruce Hawkins is a marketing manager for a major engineering firm. With a computer, fax and mobile phone, he has reduced his travel in peak hour conditions. In the travel blending program, people will record the trips they are making, get some feedback on how much pollution that is creating, then analyse and trial small but significant changes in their behaviour. Here are some of the responses from a pilot survey.
Yeah, because it's an unconscious thought when you're just driving along, but when you're actually recording things down, you just realise how much time you do spend in the car.
Yeah, I found that shopping trips, like going back for the second and third time on the same weekend, rather than planning it all to go for one journey to pick everything up.
Really shows that you can do something individually. It seems like a really big problem that nobody can do anything about, but actually getting the results on paper and seeing how many milligrams of emissions you're making really shows you that you can make a difference.
NRMA will provide a travel blending package to interested people. As a motoring organisation, the NRMA rightly advocates for the motorist, but good public transport is also part of that equation. If more people use public transport where possible, then there would be less pressure on our limited road capacity. When a new tunnel provided more road capacity across the harbour, NRMA supported a bus lane across the harbour bridge. Buses now carry about 1/3 of all southbound trips across the bridge in the peak period. We have also supported the construction of a new rail line linking the city and the airport. NRMA has purchased an orbital engine vehicle, which has an Australian-designed 2-stroke engine that could reduce pollution. We'll be looking at how it performs in everyday conditions. So, in conclusion, Clean Air 2000 will help us all find and apply practical solutions to air pollution and congestion in Sydney. It includes government improving public transport and providing facilities for cycling and walking, industry developing better fuels and vehicle technology, businesses encouraging initiatives such as telecommuting and ride sharing, and individuals adapting their behaviour where possible, like using public transport, planning trips to minimise car use, walking and cycling, and keeping their cars well maintained. For further information, call the Clean Air 2000 hotline on 1800 678 784. Let's all help make a difference.